Hey everyone, it's Barachi here and welcome back to another episode of Megaquarium, the Freshwater Frenzy campaign. Thank you very much for joining me today and continuing to show your support for the series. If you do enjoy this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. So last episode I did actually forget one thing with these RO machines. I forgot to add the refill things into them. So we're going to need to come down here and grab some of these RO membrane dispensers. I'm going to place two of them just there. We've only got 3 machines, so this is more than enough to be able to combat that, so that's okay. And I think the next thing I want to do, we can start the game off here and we can press fast forwards, get all of this running. Let's have a look at the message. Teresa has leveled up, so we'll increase your feeding again. And I want to try and get this sorted today, the turtle beach. So we need to unlock the beach tank, which we don't have access to just yet. So what I might do is, once this Daisy Star Polyps has finished, which is very shortly actually, we will add back in the science thing, the science poster, so we can actually grab some more of that. So we want to grab another freshwater thing, I think. So we have an acidic one, a neutral one, or one that doesn't care. I do quite like the idea of having the fan shrimp, because we can't unlock the turtle. I assume we'll get given one of those. So what's this? Pairs only. Must be kept in multiples of 2. This one might actually be a good one to get. It's only size 2. It's 18. So yeah, I'm going to get this fish just there. Well, Lorenzo has leveled up. We'll go for your... actually, I'm going to start on your talking. I remember you as being an extremely good character to get the podiums on with, and we're actually going to start that right now. So I'm going to pause the game just for a second, just so that I've got enough, so it's not everything going on around me while I do all of this. So if we come into here, we can grab the mic headsets, and we'll add these down this wall just there. And I want to make 3 podiums. I think I'll have one just here, and one just here, and then one just here, I think is where we're going to put them. So where are they? They are just here. So if we add in one there, and one there. This one I want to be in the morning, so the start time is at 9 o'clock. And then this is going to be a fuzzy dwarf lionfish talk. That's worth 360 science, sorry. And we're going to set this every 2 days. And that will be okay. I'm going to set them every 2 days, because if you set them too often, there's 2 different problems with it. First of all, the people get a bit bored of hearing the same talk over and over, but also your whoever is doing the talking doesn't have time to actually get to the podium, so you end up losing some prestige because of that. Or well, you end up losing the entire talk basically. He'll be over here from 9 o'clock till 10, and then do something else, and then come over here and get here for about 12:30, and then miss the entire talk, and so you lose this for an entire day. So this one we're going to want on 12 PM. We're going to have the I'm going to do the guppies later on. So here I'm going to go for the Congo Tetra, I believe, because in here we have tinfoil barbs and guppies. Are these? What don't these like? Oh, I don't have enough free space in this tank. We're going to have to sort that out in a bit. So I will keep this guy up to remind me of that. And we will add into this is going to be... Yeah, this is actually going to be a guppy talk. No, tinfoil barb talk. There we go. Tinfoil barb. That's worth 360 ecology, and we will do every 2 days on that. And then this one, we are going to want every 2 days. We're going to want it at 3 o'clock, and this is going to be the Amazonian angelfish, which will give us 8 prestige. And I think that will be good. So we have them every 2 days, so it's not going to be too often. And we've staggered the start times on that. I also want to grab Lorenzo. So if we go to here, go to manage, Lorenzo, I want your talking to be topmost. We've got another person on gift shop, so I'm actually going to take you off gift shop, and I'm also going to take you off cleaning as well, because we already have someone that will be cleaning. We also have a lot of bins around, so it's not going to be too bad about that. And I'm going to keep you on feeding just in case we need it. And actually no, I suppose I should keep you on cleaning, because you're going to need to do something when you're not talking, and there is going to be times when that's going to happen. So that's all the podiums in place. We do want to get this tank sorted out. So I think the way to do this will be just moving these two, swapping these two over. So if we come here, and which one is this? It is this one. So if we, let's see, hang on. Which one is this? It's not that one. It's not that one. It's this one here. Okay. So if we move that one to over there, and then we move this one to there, and now the barbs like their environment. So that's good. We've sorted that out. That's another thing we missed out on. So in here, everyone is looking okay. Let's actually have a look at the Fishpedia and make sure everyone is liking their environments, and they are. I do want to try and get more fish into this, and we can probably take out a load of these reef squirrelfish to be able to do that, to be able to give us more space once this is done. One thing I didn't realise, which I have since, is that the ecology poster works on the number of unique fish in the tank. Now we knew that, but the science poster works a little bit differently. It works on the number of unique needs within the tank. And I think that something like, and we've got the guppies and the tinfoil barbs in here. And you can see these guys, their needs are actually quite big. I mean, we have active swimmer, we have requires neutral water, we have plant destroyer. Any of these things, the shoaler, the open space, plant lover, all of that kind of stuff adds to the number of unique needs. And then, oh yeah, here we're going to want a small beach tank. And then the guppies, they are hybrids, they are nibbleable, they are breeders, they are freshwater, they are wimps. So there's a lot more here as well. So if we add in a science poster to this tank just here, bring it out a little bit, add that into there, you can see this is now producing 400 science. We have shoaler, plant lover, wimp, nibbleable, greedy, active swimmer, open space and plant destroyer. And there's only 2 different types of fish in this tank. So that's giving us a huge amount. And here you can see they're giving the talks. So if we come over here now, we should see him giving a talk here at 12 o'clock. Yeah, at 12 o'clock they head on over. So where are you, Lorenzo? You should be over here. Let's grab Lorenzo. Where are you? Okay, he's giving him a talk now. Okay, so you can see that. And now he's heading over to this one, and he's giving him a talk here. We're getting loads and loads and loads of prestige from that. That's good. We're getting one negative moodler there, so let's have a look at what that is. We scroll all the way down. Getting bored about hearing talks about Amazonian angelfish. We're already getting that message. Okay. However, the prestige we're getting from actually giving the talk vastly overweighs the -2 we're getting from people not particularly enjoying it. I think the next one we want to go for is probably coffee machine. I want to get some more variation in the different types of vending machines we have. Lots and lots of growth reports, so we'll delete all the growth reports. Unlocked pie crust crab. We will now get, let's go for the French angelfish. We'll finish off the rank 6 stuff. You can see how much prestige, well, how much ecology and science points we're getting now. We're also getting up really quite high with the prestige. I think I saw about 1,430 was about the top we're getting there. However, now we can have a look at the beach tank. So let's have a look at that. So if we come into the tanks section over here and scroll down, and we have small beach tank here, size 30 to 50, so it's not huge. And we have 5 land capacity in this. So, well, it is actually pretty big. So if we just grab this out to a maximum size, that's where we're going to want it. I'll pick the next research and we'll go for, I think I'll go for the small tunnel tanks, and we'll do a nice little room with them. So we've got this. I need to work out where I want to put it. And I think for the moment, I want to pause the game and I want to just shove this right in the back. Just here. So we'll put that there. We'll go like that. And we'll go like that. That gives us plenty of space at the back. I suppose we might actually as well just put a platform all the way across the back with stairs up on either side. We'll grab a couple of staff doors and add those into there. And now we want it to be freshwater. We need 15 vegetation, so the best way we can we can take it over to freshwater is to actually add in some vegetation into it. So I'm going to assume that this turtle is going to be a neutral water one, so we're not going to add the Java fern in. I think I'm going to add some of this floating lettuce in that we just got. It is free plant and it is +2 floating cover. I assume that this is going to be for a breeding requirement, but yeah, if we add in some of that, I think it looks okay, I suppose. Looks alright. We need 15 vegetation in total though, but it is now classed as a freshwater tank. So now if we get some of this corkscrew vallis, can add that in like that. We need 5 unique decorations, so if we add in a little bit of that and then some small rocks, and I think I actually want to add some decor stuff into this. So we've got some new stuff here, so if we add in the compass, just there. That's that done. So now we need light on the tank as well. So that is in here. Scroll down. We need light 10. So this is going to be 939 for this tank. There we go. And now we just need to get the pumps and everything sorted out. So we're going to have that over here. So if we grab a power pump, put that in. This is only a size 50 tank, so it is actually quite small. So if we have one of these large combis, that will give us plenty of redundancy. And if we put that there, that's done. Okay, so we have 3 of these. So let's add 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And these are fine, but I think we will add in some more mussels and some more supplement. And these will grow as well, it looks like. Yeah, well, let's keep those in. Let's see how they breed up, or how they grow up. But yes, we will add in. Nope, not that one. Automatically pick the red one. That's mussels and supplement. I remember supplements just there. Again, over here, I think we will add in a tool station. Just by the door there. Give us quick access to when we need to maintain that. And now we can press play. So we're liking that. This is again shooting upwards. I don't think this will be quite enough for the 1,000, for the 2,000 that we need. However, it is going to get us there a lot quicker. So we'll see where this is going to top out at once everything goes through. We've just got another boost in our base prestige as well. And then we're going to have a look at these guppies as well. So I've let time run on for a bit here to get our research up a bit and get our money up a bit. We're doing quite well on money now, so we will have plenty enough to be able to fully rework this place. Everything here that you see, apart from this tank down here, is kind of subject to change. Again, just like in the last level, I do want to do a big rebuild once we've got probably up to rank 8 and we can start working on some of the other stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to get to the guppies today. That's kind of an episode in its own right, trying to work through all of that, so I might keep that for now. However, one thing I have noticed is around the place we've got a lot of needs here which aren't being attended to. They're too far away from the toilets over here and the vending machines to be able to use them, and we have just got a couple of new vending machines anyway. And bearing in mind that a lot of this is actually going to be fairly temporary, I'm going to take out 2 of these little spaces here and add in some toilets just right on the front, just there. Come on, there we go. Okay, and so now back here we're going to add in a broom stand and a sponge sink just there for the staff. And then on the other side over here you can see we've got some thirsty people, we've got a hungry person down here and there. So we will add in a coffee machine, because that's one of the new ones we've just got, and we will add in the chocolate vending machine, because that's the only food that we have access to just right now. But that should help us out quite a lot. The other thing that I have done is we've had a lot of problems with these mussels down here. Now this is the fuzzy dwarf lionfish that eats these, and it requires some skill. Now with this, I'm not too sure exactly what type of skill it needs, like how high you need to be, but we have Teresa here. Now she is 6 in feeding, and what I've done with Teresa is I have turned off her feeding for no skill required feeding, and I have turned off her RO membrane thing, because she was going over here and fixing some of these RO machines and then coming back over here. I've also in her roles increased her feeding right the way up to max. I want to keep her fixing on just in case there is a major emergency, but also so that she can develop more XP over time. But if we still find a problem with this, then we will need to actually turn that off as well. I've noticed as well there's a lot of people around here with some tiredness needs. So I am actually going to add in a couple more of these padded benches, which are nice for the prestige they give. So I'm going to add 2 on that side, and I'm going to add 2 on that side as well. I'll move this one into the right place. Now what I would usually do is actually have some bins in the centre there, but we're kind of overloaded on bins here anyway. So what I might actually do is move this bin to there, move this bin to there, and then we can add in a coffee machine just there. I think one thing I also wanted to do was just bring this out just a little bit like that. Just makes it look a little bit nicer. And then if we do add the visitor doors mod in, we can actually put some doors onto it as well there. So we have actually just completed all of the research which is needed for this level. So I've just got the nitrate reactor, which was the last one of the science things, and the which one was it? The starfish. I think it was saltwater. And then yeah, the marbled serpent starfish is the last one we require for that. So we can actually now, if we pause the game, we can swap over these and see if there's anything we can get for the prestige and just focus on prestige. So these two don't seem to do anything. I'm not sure if they do add much, but we're going to go for the porcupine puffer talk just there. And then with this one over here, we're going to go for the epaulet shark talk. But that does mean that I really should move this over to this tank just here, so that it's in front of this. That's every 2 days at 12. And I want to let this run on for just a little bit, because we were at 1720 around there with the maximum at the peak of our prestige. And I'm wondering whether this is enough to be able to tip us over the edge. I think one other thing I'm going to do is, I believe in here we have Gabri, who also has talking. Not very well, but it means that we can have more than one talk going at a time. And already here you can see we are pushing right the way over. We are up into 1800, and that's just with that one talk, and they should be heading over somewhere else. 1000, nearly 1900. Ooh, it's close. Yeah, nearly 1900, and that's just with that one extra talk just there. And we will be getting another couple of talks in as well. So I want to leave this running just for a bit, just to see if this will push us over. And I'll get back to you in a second. So we didn't quite get high enough with all of this, so I have added in a couple more fish into these tanks here. I've added in the fan shrimp into this tank, and on this tank over here we've added in some red striped earth eaters into here. At the moment I'm not actually allowing them to breed at all, I hope at least, but you can see it is really pushing up our prestige now. We're at over 1900 and rising still. 1950, 60, 70, 80, 90, and there we go. Excellent. There is rank 8. Just adding in those couple of extra fish allowed us to get up into rank 8. So now we have access to Pacific Paint egg racks and all of this stuff over here, including some slate cave. This will come in nice and handy for when we do some breeding projects. We also have a U-shaped tank. This is going to be nice and handy as well for some of these little indents, and a lot of the other stuff as well which we are accustomed to, including the deluxe toilets, which we're definitely going to want to add in. So let's go on to this. First of all, we're going to want let's see what is freshwater. That'll be this one and this one, the butterfly ram and the red tail catfish. This looks like it may... oh wow, okay, no, that's huge. No, definitely not getting that one first. This is acidic. Is it going to... it needs fluffy foliage just to survive. And we need 2 of them. So yeah, I'm going to keep these ones for next time. We can have a look at these ones in more detail, but these look like, especially this one, will need a dedicated tank in its own right. So we'll get that one sorted out. I think we're going to need another cold water one. It doesn't like ones that eat mussels. We may be able to get this in somewhere though, but I think first of all, let's get the Atlantic mackerel. And the first thing we're going to get here is the deluxe toilets, because that'll be a straight swap out. Innovative new tank. Ooh, okay. Greetings, Revo Tank Construction here. We've designed a new style of tank. Perhaps you're interested in trying it. What makes this new tank unique is that the feeding platform is suspended over the water. Guests can watch the staff during the feeding process for a more interactive visit. We get base prestige for this. We need to build a feeding platform tank with 5 different types of animals in it. Or yeah, 5 different, I believe that's unique species of animals in it. All the requirements met and the guests watching the feeding. So we will definitely give that a try. It's up to size 320. So yes, we will definitely do that. But I think that is where we're going to leave it for today. We will try and do maybe the feeding tank and the guppies next episode. Maybe we can actually mix all of that into one if we can get if each of the guppy, different types of guppy, classes as a different animal for this one here, then we can actually merge these two together, and that'll be really nice to do. But I think one of the things we are definitely going to do next episode is a revisit to all of this. I want to try and change these tanks around a bit, get this place looking a little bit better, and reorganize everything. So maybe that means opening this out and pushing everything around a bit, spreading everything out, just so that we've got a bit nicer of an area to actually work in here. Everything seems a little bit squashed in now for this stage of the level, so I think a redesign is in order. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.